contest is a special mixed tag team match scheduled for one fall.
One-on-one action, or actually I believe it's tag team action coming up, and a first for PCW. Nate Mattson has been in PCW since the start of this company, and he has not been pinned yet, BC Steel, and he has really made a name for himself all over again through targeting these young kids, the young generation of wrestling, talking about Sonny Vice, talking about Nate Wings, talking about Ace Perry. On down the line, we'll see another individual attempt to step up tonight, but Nate Mattson feels like none of the kids have worked as hard as him, paid the dues he has, and I think it's a bit unfair to say, but let's get to this introduction. Yes, for anybody that is as out of touch as BC Steel at home, this is Patsy Cline playing over the speakers, and this is Thunderkitty. The best thing you could think to a throwback, she appeared on WWE SmackDown just 5 days ago in one-on-one competition as part of their women's division, and now she makes her way to Turner's Hall. She is very much in the mold of Johnny Mae Young or Mildred Burke or June Byers. She actually claims that she broke in with them. She claims to be 95 years old.
I've never seen a more... Sorry.
What you're looking at is the real woman in professional wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Think the cat calls you perv.
Talking to you, I think.
This is a lady. You shall treat her as such.
Somebody's grandma.
You wish she was your grandma, pal.
What's that?
Hey, if I was your grandmama, I would let you out after dark late. How about that?
You see, another PCW event is come and gone. And of course, amazingly, Mattson is still here, undefeated in a PCW ring. All these young talent, all these whippersnappers, right? Is that a good word? You got all these guys like Nate Wings and Sonny Vice and some little boy band reached that Ace Perry. I mean, all these guys come at me, and I've got 20 years of experience. So all these guys that come in here and they want to make a name for themselves, and they think that they're going to just kind of get a notch in their belt for an amazing name. It's not going to happen. But tonight we got a little different thing going on here. We got a couple of young kids that want to take on the old vets. They're going to get a thrashing and they're going to definitely be taken to school. So why don't you just bring out our next victim right now? Because we're going to make sure we're going, and we're going to go home with the winner's purse.
So Nate Mattson and Thunderkitty going to make an example out of a couple whippersnappers, as they say.
Good. This is going to be like my birthday come early.
Why are you so happy?
Because Thunderkitty's the most beautiful woman I've seen since Grandma Steel.
Firebird Shawn Phoenix made his debut not too long ago from World Championship Wrestling. He is one half of the Ghosts of 885, along with Aiden Vale, and they really earned a lot of respect based on the opposition they had to face. They stood up to Nikki Valentino and Wardlow. Let's meet Shawn Phoenix's partner. You know her well. Get it right this time.
Jojo, I have a story to tell you about her, and I will wait until we hear the lovely announcement. See, I tried to make nice with Joseline. I learned her name. I'm pronouncing it correctly. I tried to ask if maybe she wanted to go to the movies or to a sock hop or something like that.
A sock hop?
And not only did she laugh, which I'm guessing she was intimidated by somebody like me asking her, I can understand that, but she, excuse you, but she slapped me and walked the other way. Now, I understand that she wants to think about it, but if she doesn't answer in good enough time, I may go out with Thunderkitty.
My only criticism with that is she walked and didn't run.
I'm a lovely date, I'll have you know.
Yeah, you'll take a girl out to a fine restaurant and you'll even carry her tray for her.
Absolutely. You know, coupons, you can get like 2 for the price of 1. They have the little punch card.
Nate just said he won't hit a lady, but he'll hit a dude that looks like a lady. And Shawn Phoenix, I think, going to warn Elizabeth. I think the big one came.
What? Wow, and you call me old with the Red Fox. Well, you know, he could be the Red Fox. Hey, look at you. You're getting good at this, kid. Red Fox, fire. Anyway, can we call him the Red Fox, Shawn Phoenix?
Yeah, I think he just did multiple
Okay,
times.
well, there we go. Well, I need to drive the point home.
But will Shawn Phoenix be able to stand up for his generation? Because Nate Mattson thinks that the Shawn Phoenixes and the Nate Wings and the Sonny Vices, the Ace Perrys of the world are just a bunch of lazy hipsters that coast into wrestling and don't earn their opportunities. And I don't agree with that.
Well, I do agree with that. The kids nowadays, oh, everything's so cool and ironic. And, I like that before it was cool. Now it's all mainstream.
Who talks like that?
Hipsters. Guys with long, funny colored hair and goofy facial hair and goofy looks on their face and blue tassels like they're a broken girl's bike or whatever. Come on, Joe.
Mattson, 20-year veteran. Shawn Phoenix, I believe, is just about to complete his first year of wrestling. So experience-wise, it's no contest here. And BC Steel, do you have any information on how long Thunderkitty's been wrestling?
Well, you may know the names Hackenschmidt, Gotch, Fez, and other such names, and they actually got into the wrestling business after watching Thunderkitty.
I don't believe that's true.
A gentleman wouldn't say a woman's age. You don't say a woman's age or weight. That's just a gentlemanly thing. But we will say she is a seasoned veteran and has taken on all comers, big, small, everywhere in between. Former women's world champion that she actually won at the 1928 World Fair. Bet you didn't know that.
Okay, so with this information about the World's Fair and Hackenschmidt and Gotch, that would actually put her older than the rumored purported age of 95.
Well, she doesn't look a day over, that's if you ask me.
Oh, she looks great for her age, if her age is 95 or above. Let's not argue that, but I mean, was she cryogenically frozen? Was she in a time capsule? What is the deal here?
Well, it's the paleo diet. You see, Joe, it's all fish and proteins and no carbs and such. Some of these young kids could learn about.
Yeah, it's the such part I'm worried about. Shawn Phoenix with the headlock, Mattson the veteran trying to find a way out. Phoenix, diminutive in stature, but he's got a lot of heart and a lot of guts and gumption. This kid's been hanging around the wrestling business for over a decade, waiting for an opportunity, looking for a shot. Has a daredevil mentality, and this guy's got no fear. He's not going to be intimidated by Nate Mattson's lofty, lengthy resume.
Well, I'll give the kid credit, but bravado will get you hurt. As I stutter and spit out an word, I saw Thunderkitty and my heart fluttered there a little bit.
Oh my!
But Nate Mattson, you just mentioned it, and we could, if we went through the titles and the history, we would be here till tomorrow at about 5 o'clock. But we don't have time for that. You've got stuff to do.
Drop kick by Phoenix connects, and Nate Mattson back into his corner seeking salvation. Keep in mind, BC Steel, this is a mixed tag team matchup. The rules state it has to be the gentleman and the gentleman, the ladies and the ladies. Thunderkitty's been tagged in. She wants some of Joseline.
Well, absolutely, and I can't wait to see Joseline get punched right in the face. You know how hard she hits, Joe?
Not personally, but I'm not surprised that you might.
Well, you can still see the fingerprint marks on my face.
Tie up. Now, Joseline has less than a year of experience, and Thunderkitty, according to you, has over a century. So this is even more of a mismatch than Nate and Shawn Phoenix.
Well, see, and the thing about Thunderkitty, she knows where she's at. You see her going for those ropes.
Ring presence there.
Well, Joe, when you've been doing this for an extended period of time, you learn a few things or two.
I don't think Thunderkitty would mind if I referred to her, maybe to something closer to her nomenclature, as one tough dame.
Joe, you better get on the trolley with talk like that, because if she hears that, she's going to come to us and she's going to lay fists.
I don't want to see that.
I'd love to see her punch you. I could do this whole show by myself. Surprised you haven't ran out and trying to cause a ruckus like you normally do.
Well, there's no issues out here yet. There's no Koga brothers. There's no culmination. There's everybody's actually getting into the ring and wrestling. Imagine that idea, right? There's a great reversal by Joseline. You were telling me before we went on the air about the Mildred Burke Thunderkitty Best of 7 series?
Yes, their 7th match actually went 67.5 minutes, ended in a double pin. They went to overtime. Thunderkitty got the win with the inside 450 small cradle, which hasn't been seen since, actually.
I missed that page in my PWI almanac.
Oh, this was way before PWI.
Nobody there. In the corner, Joseline gets underneath Thunderkitty. Arm drag takeover. And a high knee. Thunderkitty maybe feeling like it's Tuesday night all over again. As Joseline gets 2. Tag into Nate Mattson once again. Now, whoa, legally Joseline should tag out the Phoenix, and she does, but notice she gets one up on Mattson as well.
Well, why don't you admonish her for not following the rules and for slapping me? I think you should fine her, actually.
How about admonishing Mattson for charging at her when the rules state she should tag out?
Well, I think he was just going
That's what he gets.
Well, I think he was just going to let her know that she should get outside the ring, and this isn't fair to Nate Mattson whatsoever. He is a veteran to be respected.
And now Nate Mattson tags out to Thunderkitty.
See there, he could have just punched her in the mouth. What a gentleman, Nate Mattson.
Listen, I don't think your total matches or your total years of service automatically gets you respect. Oh, Joseline got struck out of midair by Thunderkitty. I think it's how you treat your fellow competitors, how you treat the younger generation, how you pass on your knowledge, how you be a good example and role model in the locker room. That's what gets you respect. That's why veterans like Tracy Smothers or Bobby Eaton or Ricky Morton are universally loved, and why people just look at Nate Mattson as a guy with a bad attitude.
He doesn't have a bad attitude. I mean, there's a lot of good things to say about Nate Mattson. First and foremost, he doesn't like you.
Okay, so, bad attitude.
Oh, come on, Joe. If we talked about all the people that didn't like you and said they have bad attitudes, there'd be nobody left.
I'm the director of wrestling operations. I'm in charge. Always people are going to find something and someone to blame when it doesn't go their way. I'm not surprised by that. It's Joseline now in the wrong part of town. Now watch Nate Mattson. Now what is he doing?
Well, you see, I believe Joe McCoy was attempting to get Thunderkitty's number.
What?
He absolutely was, and she wasn't having it. And Nate Mattson needed to let Joseline know that, hey, you're going to learn today.
Joe McCoy into women in their 90s?
Well,
Joseline, nobody there in the corner. She's out of the way. Oh, high kick. Got Thunderkitty right around the jaw. And Thunderkitty comes back with that hard hooked clothesline. Joseline taken down in a heap, and this could do it here. See what? No history being made here, BC. Still first ever mixed tag match in BCW history.
Well, heavens to Betsy, Joe. We've got we're setting all kind of. This might be the first. I thought we were gonna have a 3 count. This might be the first mixed tag match I may have ever called.
There you go.
We've got all kind of. Now, what is that blue tassel?
And if you just behave yourself and don't behave like a potential gentleman caller to Joseline, then we'll be a lot better.
You know, I've moved on from Joseline, Mr. Dombrowski. My sights are clearly set on Thunderkitty right now. We can go to the malt shop that I was talking about earlier.
Malt shop?
Maybe play some jacks down at the soda fountain. I know how to treat a woman.
Yeah, get her a big chocolate soda for a dime, won't you?
Ooh. Can I get a raise?
Sleeper hold cinched in by Thunderkitty, but Joseline, modified jawbreaker, able to break the grip. Both these ladies need a tag. Here comes Nate Mattson, and Joseline get the Phoenix. She does. And Shawn Phoenix explodes, rising like a phoenix from the ashes.
Well, he's taking it to Nate Mattson. He's looked very impressive in this matchup.
And Mattson wouldn't know it because Phoenix is coming at him from all directions, and Thunderkitty interrupts the fall to make a save for Mattson. And Phoenix doesn't want to hit a woman, but he's going to take umbrage with it.
Oh, now is this called for? That is a beautiful woman. Joe, somebody stop this.
Oh, she had it coming.
I bet you enjoy. This is uncalled for.
She's not legal. The gentlemen are legal.
She's certainly legal. She's over 100 years old, for God's sakes.
Stop it. Shawn Phoenix on top. Gonna take a chance. Oh, no. I believe Thunderkitty pushed Joseline into the ropes, and Shawn Phoenix was crotch Mattson. with renewed life. Oh no. Here comes the M80, that neck bomb. Boom! Oh. Phoenix planted with velocity. Nate Mattson remains unpinned.
Here are your winners, the team of Amazing Nate Mattson and Thunderkitty.
Nobody has pinned Nate Mattson in 6 months' time. Actually, beyond that, a year and 6 months' time. If you go back to our inaugural show, Nate Mattson apparently has a new friend, Thunderkitty, and I think they're two peas in a pod.
Well, Joe, I just want to say how impressed I was with the team. I haven't seen, and it did look bad for a while with Mattson and Thunderkitty, but I haven't seen a recovery like that since the stock market in the 30s.
Thunderkitty was there to vouch for it, I guess.
Absolutely, and I also want to commend her on her style of dress. I believe leopard print on a woman is a beautiful thing.
It's better on her than it would on you. But Nate Mattson and Thunderkitty, where are they going to celebrate?
Well, Joe, if the Under the Sea dance isn't happening, I'm sure they'll find a place to park.
Saying they're going to go to Makeout Hill? Shawn, Phoenix, and Joseline, a bright future. Whether Mattson and Thunderkitty like it or not, a valiant effort here tonight.